One of the most eye-opening talk that I attended was about the fact that design is not an event siloed, it's actually a process. Design can become a really catch-all terms, and so it's important to busting some of the myth around it. So design is not really all about graphism and visual arts and aesthetics, how to things look good. When we think about design, we often think about architecture, interior design, embodied by Philippe Starck or Le Corbusier, or we also think about fashion design, embodied by Chanel or Armani. We can also think about graphic design, embodied by Paul Rand or Saul Bass. Eventually, we can think also about, in the technology space, about industrial design, about how the products, the tangible products look at the end of the day, embodied by Johnny Ive from Apple or Yves Behar. It's very interesting because when you think about process, you should see it as a process equally as you think about critical reasoning in literature, or the scientific method, or the Cartesian method in engineering and science. It's just a different way to see the world and problems and solutions. And so what is really core to the design thinking or the design process is about uncovering problems by using deep empathy and research. And clearly, design process is about the problem space and not the solution space. As human beings, we are naturally wired to solve problems. It's much harder for us to find the right problem to solve. Eventually, that mindset, that way of thinking, that way of doing helps to shape a certain culture. And that culture tends to focus on high quality results and experience, where you're not focusing only on one silo aspect of a problem or solution, but a more holistic approach to it, which is, in the business environment that we evolving today, is critical because we know that it's a key differentiating factor. And what we notice is that process can be applied across any function in organization. You can apply it in marketing, you can apply it in sales, in product, in engineering, in organization design, or even in leadership and management. To wrap up, design is not an event, shouldn't be considered in a silo environment. It's a process that can be applied across function and task. And it's not only a way of thinking, it's a way of doing, and it would ensure that companies can build high quality products or services that are useful, usable, and desirable.